I did say that I was a little bit addicted to this game. Hello ladies and gentlemen, we're back on Bellwright. Now, today's focus is that thing to my left. That thing right there. That is the town hall. We want to try and get this complete, but not only that, I want to try and restructure the way that my settlement looks. At the moment, everything is kind of in the middle. Everything's kind of centralised into this little spot right here. Now, the only things that we currently have out with the settlement, but still within our territory, is essentially a mining camp, a foraging camp, which is currently being built, and I want to try and move some of these lumberjack spots to a wee bit closer to these trees so we can actually get a nice steady stream of lumber. As you can see, we've got no trees around us, they're all in the distance now, so we'll need to go and try and pick them up. Now, in order to do that, we need to relocate our buildings. Now, I've already had a test with this, and I relocated the foragers camp. It was actually free, believe it or not. Well, I say it was free. You need to tear it down, it goes into an imaginary storage, and then you rebuild it in the place where you want it to be built. It's a very cool system. I really like it, which means I might try and move maybe the trappers camp. I might try and move the trappers camp to a... Oh. Okay, that makes a lot more sense, actually. I'm going to try and move the trappers camp out here into this kind of meadow area here. What I will also do is probably move the farm plots like across here into this kind of flat area. This area I want to predominantly use for housing and for crafting, so they're basically going to feed into this. Call it like an imaginary outpost. Like, this outpost is in a completely different location to the map, completely different territory. This is in Silver Lake, this is Oak Ridge, so my settlement's in Oak Ridge, but what I want to do is I want to try and move everything around closer to the resources that essentially I need. So lumber, sage, hemp, flax, different types of gatherables, the tin. As you can see, the tin mining camps over here, that I mean, they're gathering this stuff. They are gathering this stuff like profusely, and they are doing a really good job of it. Look how much stock we have of crude stone and how much we have of tin ore. All we need to do is get this outpost running right now, and then we've got a steady stream of copper. But what I might do is I might actually go and transport some back to and from the copper area just by myself. I did move some off camera as well, so there is that as well. But anyway, enough chatter. We need to form our army to expect today's raid. And it is expected today. I think it might be in the next couple of minutes. So, the commoners, the levy, we want to add everybody to that, except for Ben. So we're just going to click on everybody, and then we are going to close, open it back up, go back to the army. We've got 8 out of 9. Let's just have a little nosy and see who's actually, let's see the finer details. Leopold, I believe, who is Leopold? Is Leopold my archer? Let's find the details. Ben is the archer, so Leopold is actually a reserve, I believe. I think he's a reserve. Let's see the details. He is a reserve. Right, no, we don't want to add him as a reserve. We want to add him to the overall roster. So we want to actually recruit more. We want to find him. Where is he? Iris. Leopold. There we go. Leopold is now part of the army. So he's 9 out of 9, and we've got our archers. So the newcomers can get to, the levy can get to, and these are our 2 armies. We're just going to dismiss them for just a moment. They are ready to kick ass. All of them are ready to kick ass. Oh. Let's just put that stuff back into the storage, I think. Don't want to be leaving that kind of stuff lingering about here. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to move things around now. For me to relocate things, I need to be in an area where they need to be relocated. I can't do it from the map. I need to be stood in the area where I want them to be relocated. So from here, there's lots and lots of wood around me. So I'm going to press M. I'm going to go and click on the middle mouse button, which allows me to do this. And then we're going to grab the saw pit as well. So Anything to do with wood is going to be pretty much placed out here. So we're going to place that there. And we want the logging camp. We want the logging camp right beside these things right here. As such. Perfect. So, this is predominantly going to gather all the wood. The wood that's going to be gathered is then going to be turned into planks, and then it's also going to be turned into wood itself. Now, one thing I need to be relatively careful of is the fact that there are wolves here. Now, this is going to cause a bit of an issue. I will need to make someone a guard. However, everybody in my settlement is well and truly armed, so I could get away with actually just doing this. Raid is incoming. This is fine. The raid is coming from the west. It's coming from this bandit camp right here. Okay. We can deal with that. That shouldn't be too much of a problem to deal with. Let's just remove the natural threats that are kind of around the area here. Skin that carcass. We got lots of pelts. We get plenty of meat. Let's get back to the settlement and let's prepare. Let's get ourselves properly ready for this. Another thing that I'm going to be changing as well is the overall crafting area. So the stockpiles are going to stay where they are. As you can see, they're all structured in like a nice little circle. We're going to try and do something a little bit different. We're going to try and set it so... Oh, as soon as that disappears, we'll have the space. I'll quickly throw this stuff in here. Like I said, we're going to move everything around. So what we can do right now is we can actually remove all the parts right now. We've got to take the items out of the storage as well. Otherwise, we can't move the... we essentially can't move the building. Why is there dropped loot right there? That's a lot of expensive stuff. Now I'm not too worried about the raiders as like right now. I'm not really worried about them. Mainly because they're not here yet. And if they're not here yet, I don't have to worry. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait until they're about at this intersection right here, this cut in the road right here, this T-junction right here. I'm gonna wait until they're about there, and then we are going to assemble the army and we are going to move out to meet them. Or what we can do is we can just have them fight near enough the settlement. Oh, look at all the... That's a lot of wood. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to spam left click. It will say that my inventory is full, but it will drop a bag. There we go. Yep, there's all the wood. Do you see it? There we go. Now, we do have room here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move it... Oh, we can't do that. That's fine. That's totally fine. What we can do is this. I'm going to keep the simple axes on me because the simple axes are actually what we need to make sure that our lumber camp works. So we're just going to hold on to them just to... Can't forget our backpack. Double check that we're all clear here. It seems as though we are. There's the planks. Let's put the planks back into storage. And let's go over to... Right, are they close? They're not close at all. They're not here yet. Obviously, when I muster my forces, they will run directly to me, and then we can start fighting. I'm going to be using my falchion, even though it is relatively busted right now. It's very, very low at the moment. As you can see, it didn't take any materials off me because the materials have essentially been transported from where we pretty much wanted to relocate it from to the new area. Just going to do the usual run around here. And one more. 2 more clicks. Right, logging camp. We want to cancel that. Set that to 2. We're going to give them an axe in there. And we're going to give them an axe in here. So the wood here, we've got 200. That's fine. What we want to do is we want to max it out to 150. Are they almost here? They are almost here. That's fine. Let's go to the management here. And we want to set this to not 180, but we want to set it to 100. Actually, let's set that to half of that. Let's set it to 50. Because I think it's this is essentially going to feed both this and this, so I need to be relatively careful about what I do. Okay, lumberjack area is fitted out. Everybody seems to be confined to the settlement itself. They're not going outside the areas. They're not venturing too far. So as soon as I call them to muster, I think we'll be ready. And I think it's time to call on the army. The army has been called. Will Merrick is here. He's already here with his warhammer, as you can see right there. Next, who do we have? Who's coming up on the next is Leopold, followed by Opal, Iris, Opal again, Opal Voucher, who is a new one. We've got Saul Merrick, who's the brother of our man Will here. We've got Lub, we've got Paul, we've got Ben, and we have May. Everybody is ready to fight. Everybody is ready and equipped to do their job. Let's move out. Let's go and take out these bandits. They're almost at the the peel off for the road. So let's get everybody situated and ready to fight. We will have obviously. Oh, we'll be able to see them. Tell you what, let's ambush them. Let's ambush them. So we get 2 archers, and we have our composition of infantry. We have mostly sword and shield. We've got 3 two-handers. I think we're going to have a very, very good fight here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to hold here just until they show up, and then we're going to loose a couple of arrows, at which point I will usher my commoners to charge. At the moment, they are holding their position because I've ordered them to that position, so hopefully this goes over quite well. So we've got guys with falchions, sea axes, we've got warhammers, and we've got large two-handed axes. And it seems the bandits are arriving. As soon as I loose my arrow is when we begin our fight. And the fight begins. I'm going to move in to assist. We don't want to get too many people killed here. There we go. Now, let's get everybody to loot. Everybody get looting. Oh, are they picking up stones? Oh, I don't want them to pick up stones. I want them to loot the area. Apprentice book. We've got lots of coins being made. Fish fillets, rope, more coins. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's go. Just usher everybody to follow me. Let's get them back to the settlement and let's get them back to work. Very well done. Another raid squashed. Another raid repelled. We're doing pretty well. I think the next raid with our 7th raid to this settlement, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get this building built. This one right here, just where my head is. Get 2 more villagers. Maybe get 2 more archers. 2 more archers would be really beneficial. Now, I wonder... Can I tell them to store? And did they store them? It seems as though they are storing them. Everybody's storing their stuff up. That's perfect. That's really, really good. Okay, now we can disband the army. Dismiss the army. Everybody goes back to work. Oh my god, look at all the stuff that they dropped. Right, let's just get that fired straight into here, because that's not cool. The amount of things right there, the amount of items right there that they dropped, didn't bother their shirts to put in there. That is quite a lot of stuff. Okay. Now that we have Opal is going to harvest. Iris is delivering delivering 2 mushrooms from stockpile to the smoking rack. The smoking rack's over here. Merrick's away to woodcut, so he's doing his job very well. What I will do is I will go to my my research, because what we need to do quickly is we need to research this. Now, in order to make these, I need to go and get some copper. So I think I need to go and do some gathering, ladies and gentlemen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over to the area over there, which is where our outpost is situated. And what I am going to do right now, before we do that simple workbench, we are going to place one right here. There is a simple workbench here, main research bench, weapon rack. What we want to do is we want to try and get the... What we'll do is we'll go to buildings.
Hope you like layers because winter's got plenty.
Food chest. Mixing bucket. Mixing bucket still needs to get built. It's essentially got 3 logs left to do. Simple workbench. That one. I want to relocate this. So instead, what I'll do is I'll go down here and actually grab it myself. So what you can do is you can press tab or press B, relocate, and we want to...
With more houses, we could make
Are you... Oh, he's going to do some crafting on that. Right, tell you what, we'll relocate our weapon racks, and we'll move everything to kind of center area here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to line
So far, we're doing great work, don't you think?
this road right here with weapon racks. So anything that's got a weapon rack icon, I'm going to put it here. And this is where most of my men and women will armor up, will get themselves equipped. Weapon rack right there. Place it there. Weapon rack there. As you can see, I've got quite a lot of weapon racks. Quite a growing number of weapon racks. So place that there. Yeah, that's an absurd amount of weapon racks actually. That's a very crazy amount of weapon racks right there. Let's just take the sea axe and stuff out of there, and let's apply to this area and get this built back up. There we go, simple workbench been built. Now we can go grab the other one, now that he's finished kind of doing his thing. And what we'll do as well is we'll just quickly remove all the parts from this. And relocate. Let's relocate this. Let's sprint over here. Let's place it behind another one of these stockpiles right there. That seems like a relatively good place to put it. What we're also going to do is move the bloomeries a wee bit. Again, let's relocate the bloomery. Bloomeries are going to go over here. Actually, no. They're going to go here. Place one right there. A wee bit of lag because it's auto-saving. And we're going to relocate the other one. Relocate that bloomery.
I feel it's going to be a good day.
And we're going to place it right beside the one that we just made. Right there. Perfect. So everything's becoming more centralized. All the items and stuff are going to get moved. We're going to relocate this weapon rack as well. And we're going to place it just over here. We're going to place that... where will I place this? Shall we keep placing them here? I don't think we want to place that there. I think we want to place this over here somewhere. Place that weapon rack right there. And we'll do the same for these ones as well. Relocate. Hopefully my citizens don't mind all this happening. Okay, can I place that anywhere in there? Nope. What about there? Nope. What about here? Place it right there.
Did you see that sunset last night? It was beautiful, wasn't
And one more. Relocate. And we'll move this up here. We'll place it between this. There we go. See, they've already started they've actually already started kind of moving things. Let's remove that part. There we go. And let's just grab the rest of them, shall we? Lovely. Run up here. I think everybody's asleep at the moment, so what we have to do is we just have to do this by ourselves right now. There's not much we can really do other than do it by ourselves. They will be going to their beds relatively soon. And what else I'll do is I'll grab this workbench as well. Whilst we have a moment, run back up here. There's the workbench area right there. Perfect. Excellent. Okay, let's disassemble this one. As you can see, he can walk through there now as well, but I will essentially be blocking that path with this new weapon rack, I think. So what we can do is do this. There we go. Let's just quickly loot the wooden spears and chuck them into there as well. There we go. Just move all the tools, all the weapons, all that good stuff. Lots of parts to the bloomery, unfortunately, so we need to do a lot of clicking right now. And I believe everybody's going to their bed. Yep, they're all going to their bed now. Look how many parts to this thing there is. That's crazy. Now, as I said, we're not carrying anything. Look, we're not actually carrying anything. We're just transporting things. Because all of it has transported over here. You see the stone? Which means we can just left click to our heart's content with all these little bits right here. One thing that I would like to see them add, and possibly a new update, is the ability that if you've got everything here, if your building skill is high enough that you just build all. Even though that didn't take too long, it's still a tedious task. Still a very tedious task. I would much rather have it so I'm not constantly clicking. Also, all my chickens have grown up. You can see them there at the top right. They're kind of just chilling out. One of them's still awake, unfortunately. I think the rest of them are pretty much asleep. You can actually see the stones just ahead of me there, like being transported, teleported to a new area. Alright, let's just sit here and left click. Left click simulator. This is what, this is what the game has become. It's a left click simulator. There we go. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. There we go. Bloomery's finished. We're going to manage this. We're going to top that up to 50. We're going to top that to 40 and that to 80. As you can see, everything's getting built. It's really, really good. Right, let's run around. Let's double check that we've got everything kind of... Oh, there we go. Got something to move over here, which is a weapon rack. Weapon rack removed. Got another one over here. Pitchforks and stuff. That's cool. We can move this over here now. Let's just take away all this weapon rack right here as well, and this one too. We've also got another one just ahead of us there, right beside the chicken coop. We have a hoe, but we can't take it unfortunately because we are currently full. So what we'll do is we'll just hit up one of these weapon racks right here. Get that built. And place all the tools inside that. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to change the way that my storage works as well. I did say that in the previous episode. We're going to essentially make it so all the tools are going to be put into these weapon racks. I'm not wanting them to put the tools into any other rack. I want them to place them into these racks. Because these are quick constructions. These are quickly accessed, and it saves space in the stockpiles for actual, like, materials that I might need. Especially things that I need to deliver to the new outpost. There we go. An absolute conga line. Conga line. Okay, what do we need? We've got those planks. We can supply the planks, no problem. I'm sure we've got a whole bunch over here. We've got 6 here. Oh, we've got lots of things in here though. We do have lots. I did say that we're not going to do this, but I will fix that in just a moment. Oh, it seems as though we can do the mixing bucket, which is good because now we can get ourselves some chicken feed now. Still needs 3 logs. It still needs 3 logs. What are they doing? Well, whilst we have the time, we may as well go check out and see if we can do it ourselves. Do we have space? We don't have space because we've got the planks. Let's go put the planks in. It's a very back and forth process at this point. I would prefer my settlers to do all this stuff though. 4 off or 4 off. Oh man. Right, tell you what, we'll sleep it off. We'll sleep off the evening, and we will continue this escapade in the morning, I think. Day 35, and it is the middle of winter. Everybody's going to go get something to eat. Whilst they're eating, we are going to be preparing. We are going to be moving some more stuff as well. So whilst they do that, I'm going to move the weavers. Oh, they're busy working on it actually. They're actually working with it right now. So what I don't want to do is I don't want to interrupt them as they are working. Oh, male chicken's poorly fed. That's not a great sign. Hello, Ferdinand. Hello, son. Right, run over here. Now, unfortunately for the small traps, I do need to put the small traps into actual storage. The small traps aren't something that I can just, discard. They are quite important. And like I said, with these stone spears as well, like these wooden spears as well, just look at it, just look at that, look how much space we've just saved by putting the appropriate tools in amongst everything that should pretty much have tools and stuff like that. So I'm going to disable tools and weapons for right now. Now there is a copy rules at the top right there, so hold on.
The biting cold reminds us that winter is
As you can see, armors, I'll just leave armors out of that one as well actually. What number is that actually? What number is this? This is resource stockpile. So we're going to copy resource stockpile from the list. So let's find resource stockpile. Resource stockpile, let's copy that. Resource stockpile, let's copy it again. There's that hole. Quite a lot of books in there, and I know what you guys are going to say in the comments. I know what you're going to say. Always keep reading books. I'm going to, and I will. But right now, it's a little bit imperative that I get other things built. Right, I'm going to move this. I'm going to move the outhouse because the outhouse doesn't really belong there. I think it belongs over here somewhere. There we go. We'll move the outhouse over there. This doesn't really have any items to it as such. It is essentially just planks and stuff like that. See, there's nothing really in it. And you can see all the items getting bundled into the construction area right here. And you can just stand here and just left click. Very straightforward. Very easy. Construction of outhouse completed. Perfect. That frees up a whole area right here so we can get things done. And the main research... Oh. What does this... Okay, so it's the bronze that we do need. We really need the bronze. The bronze is holding us back right now. And I've also come to realise something. Oh, there's another rondo. And clothing. Look at all the food in here. This is crazy. I'm going to build a stockpile here, I think. I think another stockpile might be on the list. I'm going to make it a... I'm going to make it a... What am I going to make it? Where's the stockpile? This is sorted by alphabetical order. Where it's rare. So this little... So no food rations, no resources, armors, gear and weapons, everything else can be turned off. Perfect. Okay. How is our construction getting on? We need thread reached. Threat reached on mining outpost 50%. Okay. We need 4 more planks. I need 4 more planks, ladies and gentlemen. So I think we're going to do this ourselves at this point. We're just going to rattle out this stuff. So let's see if they've been busy collecting logs. They have 2, which is perfect. Can we use it? We can't actually use it, which is a bit of a problem. So we're going to set this to 1. I'm going to set this to 1. I'm really hoping that we can get someone to perform this action. Not enough resources, that's fine. We can just dump resources into this. There's 2 more logs. 4 logs there. Oh, that rondo's going to cause a wee bit of a havoc right there. So what we're going to do is we're just going to grab all 3. I believe that's putting 1 in there. Cool. Right, let's go get these logs deposited to the town hall, because I really want this town hall constructed. I really want this thing built. The thatch is also something that's kind of holding me back too. 4 more logs, 4 more planks, and 7 more thatch. So I am going to do this. So we're going to go to Weaver's Loom. We're going to set that to priority 1. I'm going to target amount reached. So, okay, so we can put that to the bottom. We are going to make sure simple chords is just at 20. Thatch is at the highest. It's quite imperative that we get the thatch built. Oh, and... Oh, I totally forgot about this! It needs a whole 1 log. Oh, we may as well just go and grab it. I might assign a new person to cutting down doing wood cutting. So we'll do 3, 4, 4, 2, 1, 1, 2, and 3 here. Good, they're producing, that's perfect. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take 1 log from him. I'm only going to take one. This is going to completely change the facing of this this village. As soon as that village hall's built, it's going to be a very imposing location. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Good. Last bits. Where is it? There we go. Okay. So now what we want to do is we want to set up some compound animal feed. So I want them to use... See, each of them have got different types of... or advanced. Can we do advanced? Oh, hell yeah, we can do it. Let's get advanced. Let's get 20 of those, and let's set that to priority 2. and we want to top that up. I want to quickly double check that my chickens are being fed. We do have a considerable amount of them now. Okay, they don't have any feed whatsoever, so I'm hoping that we can get these things crafted in time. We've got more bloomery works on the go. Let's have a little look, see what we need. So we need 4 logs. We now need 7 thatch and still need those 4 planks. So let's go grab the planks. At this point, we are literally just a deliver or a Deliveroo, whatever kind of delivery service you've got in your neck of the woods. We've got Deliveroo, we've got Just Eat, we've got, what else have we got? Uber Eats. Oh my god, 18 planks! Oh my god! Actually, I only want that many. I want that. Okay, I want those 2 logs. That straw gets processed and then immediately gets used as thatch.
The biting cold reminds
Opal's doing her thing. Opal's just hanging out, having a good time. Planks done. Need 4 and 2. Oh. We're almost there. Right, let's get rid of this rondo, because this rondo's kind of sitting in my inventory, just chilling there. Simple workbench. This is my weaponry bench. So do 3 of those, 3 of those. Short elbow, we'll do 2. Simple arrows, we'll do 4. Target amount reached, good. I don't know why I don't know why hoes are in this this list of things. I don't understand what's going on over there. Simple workbench. This is the tool bench, really. This is where all the tools get processed, so we don't have to worry about anything in that. We may as well just go and grab the rest of these logs, by the way, because there's no point wasting our time right now. The last thing that we need to wait for is the thatch, at which point they will start using the carpenter's hammer and they will get that thing constructed. What's that? Put those in there. Nothing in there. Oh, good man. He's doing his thing. He is gathering. He's gathering quite a considerable amount of wood. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to give him a little bit of a hand. I'm going to cut down this one. Speed this up a little bit. I know you can just hold in left click, and you can quickly gather the logs that way. But if you left click as you hit, left click, left click, left click, left click, it speeds it up. It's a little bit faster. Take that log. Right, let's get back quickly. I'm very tempted to build a road here as well, which is what I'm going to do, because if we can connect our things up, that would be very beneficial for travel. Road is blocked. There we go. That should give them a wee bit of a movement speed buff. That should speed up the process just oh, they're building! They're building! Okay, we just need 4 thatch and that's it. And that's everything, ladies and gentlemen. That is literally everything. We can now go about getting some more advanced items, which means we can start making ourselves I believe it's a tool maker. And as soon as we make a tool maker, we can get ourselves straps. And straps is what we desperately need. We desperately need straps on this this settlement right here. So this is going to be a massive undertaking. Who do we have here? Iris is building, which is really, really good. The last things that we need is 4 thatch, like I said. I'm repeating myself now. let's just have a little quick nosy and see what they're doing. There's two. I hope she's creating that I really hope she's creating that thatch. What are you doing right now? He's doing like kind of these. He's doing the clothing and such. So two more, and that's the overall building done. That's all the requirements pretty much met. What I might do whilst we're waiting for the last two pieces of thatch is go and do some gathering of the copper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over here, find the mining outpost. That is a mud hut, so we're not going to use that. The mining post is right here. Mining camp, I want it 29 pickaxes. So we've got a pickaxe here. What we're going to do is we're going to run over to the copper mine. That's really starting to take shape. That is really starting to take shape. I'm really liking this. I really need to get more carpenters. I need to get the carpenter's hammer researched. That's why I need the bronze, by the way, and the copper. I don't have any copper at the moment, so having the copper is going to be is going to be a priority now. So priorities have now shifted. Right, he's got 5 wheat in there. That's fine. Are you guys fed? I hope they do start processing the chicken feed and stuff like that, because I really need them to do that as well. Now, one thing that I'm very, very happy about is the fact that I've managed to make this road right here. So you can see the movement speed, right? So you can see the difference. Just look at the way the character moves, and then I'm going to move to the road. See how everything's kind of sped up a wee bit? That's why we build roads. Right, let's go gather some copper. I think I'll gather like 10 or 12. I think I can gather like, I think I can do a maximum of 14 or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We can only do, we can only do 14. We can only do 14. Now, the good thing about researching the, not researching, but building the village hall, it means that we can research the bell tower, which means we can get our guys ready to liberate that village, but we're not going to do that until we can get some more advanced armor or advanced weaponry. I'd like to get better shields, personally speaking. This place may as well just be abandoned at this point. And we go. That's our 14 done. Let's return. Let's get these things smelted, essentially. In fact, before we do that, I want to go to settlement, and I want to go to buildings. I want to go to crafting. Bloomery number 1, I want this to be the priority. We'll set that to 30, actually. And we'll set this to 50 because that will now be the priority to the overall list of things to be done. I really need to get this mining outpost constructed because there's so much copper sitting up there and there's enough room for 4 people. So what I could do is I could just employ some really basic kind of homeless people and just use them to kind of further the development of that area. I don't have to give them the best armor, and I don't have to give them the best weapons. I could outfit them all on like pitchforks and stuff like that, reinforced clubs and things, simple shields, and the main village here can just be an absolutely thriving powerhouse. I don't know. You guys in the comments, you let me know what I could probably do. I think that's a better way of doing things. It would also mean that they could hold their own until I get there with my reinforcing army. I think the overall thinking for this game is that every settlement that you create For every... we've got the stuff. I'm going to quickly drop off the copper over here. I'll drop 9 in there, and I'll drop the rest in here. I don't want to put that in there. I want to put that in the weapon rack. Oh, look at that! Have they already put the rest of the stuff in? No, they haven't. Oh, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. There we go.
All done in a good day's of work.
I agree. You have done an absolute fantastic day's job of it. A fantastic day of work, actually. Oh. We need to get a stag, ladies and gentlemen, to get the trophy. I'm tempted to go out and hunt them. Very tempted to go out and hunt them. Now this bag, I'm going to quickly throw onto my boy here. Yeah, he's got his wee bag. Cool. Excellent. Oh, this is good. Oh, I'm so excited, man. I'm so excited about this. Bird's coop, set that to 2. Arrow basket, set that to 3. Butchery rack, we'll set that to 3 right now. Farm 1. Farm 1. Housing tent. Set that to 2. And we're also out of winter as well, which is good because I'm not a big fan of winter. I'm not a big fan of the winter. Now we just have to wait for our builder. But this is looking good already. I think there's quite a considerable amount of work to be done to this, ladies and gentlemen. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to do a little hyperlapse. Okay? Now, this is the first time me doing this, so if it turns out good, brilliant. If it doesn't turn out good, then oh well. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you in just a moment, alright? In 3, 2, 1, let it begin.
All done in a good day. Happy days, all things.
So far, we're doing great.
All done in a good day's of work. Happy days, all thanks to you. I feel it's going to be a good
Did you see that sunset?
all done in a good day's work. Did you see that sunset?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have officially got ourselves a village hall. Look at this beast. Oh. Something has... Oh, there's a wolf over here. Oh, do you know what we can do? We can pick up this carcass, actually. And we can place it on here. Manage butchery. There we go. Added a wolfie. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that town hall. Look at the town hall. Look at how imposing that looks, like looking over the entire village. This is awesome. Now, I'm going to move the main research bench over here as well. I'm going to place that right there. And to start with, oh, we can get barns, a foraging hut, like a oh, we can get proper housing. Livestock barn, hunter's camp, lumberjack. What else can we get? A tavern? A town hall, a bigger town hall. The toolmaker. A well. Oh man. Let's get the toolmaker. Let's get the research on the toolmaker done. That is going to be our new... Oh, this is perfect. Oh, this is so good. I'm blown away by this. I'm actually blown away by this. This is absolutely amazing right now. I am very happy right now that we've managed to do this. Oh, this is so cool. This is like a massive step forwards to the overall development. Look, they've even completed that. Did they complete the house back there? They did. They completed the house too. Oh, this means we can move. Oh, this is so cool. This is so... Right, what we're going to do is we're going to go to this animal feed. We're going to get cob as well. This is a mixture of mud, straw, and water. And we are going to top that up. We're going to set that to... We're going to set that to 20. We can get 2 more additional villagers now. And look how much renown we've got. Unreal. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Now that we've also got 2 research benches, what we can do now is we can do this. We can research all the advanced, like, villager stuff. This is so cool. This is so cool. This is such a leap forward. It's such a massive step in the right direction. See all that stuff? You know what I can do with that now? I can do this. I can move all the armors from all of these and take gear out of that as well. Yes! 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 This is so good. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself right now. I don't know if you guys can tell. By the way, this is a weak robber's garb. This is something to do with one of the old mods that I had in the game. Unfortunately, I don't have it in the game anymore. I kind of turned it off, so that's why it looks like that. For anybody that's just joining to check out what this game's all about. Oh, is there any more armor here? We've got some bits here, some bits there. So take armor out of this. And we'll take armors out of there. There's more armor. More armor. I'll leave gear because that's like the stuff that they use for like the whatchamacallit, the traps and stuff like that. More bronze in there, that's cool. Holy, there's a lot of guff in here. There's a lot of stuff in here. What else have we got? Oh, we've got so many items in here. I'll help you out, dude. Or dudette. There we go. There we go. Bloomery constructed. Right, he's researching something. I don't know what he's researching. I think he's researching the stuff that isn't the stuff out of the whatchamacallit, the toolmaker. Oh my god. Look at how much armor we've got in there. 80 units. We've almost got a full 100 of armor and stuff like that. We need simple cord and logs for this, so what we'll do is we'll set that to priority 1. Because why not, right? Why not? Okay, now... Oh! We're laying eggs! Old Appy. Eggs. We've got feed. This is good. There is more wheat growing. We've got an endless supply of wheat. This is so good. This is so good. I genuinely can't explain how excited I am for when this place has proper buildings and proper things. Like, for example, this. More lanterns, please. More lanterns, please. Hello, Ferdinand. Hello, son. I'm very, very, very excited to see what's coming, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very excited. What I'm going to do is I'm going to relocate this over here. And we're just going to take all those bits off. Oh my god. There we go. Move it over here. So many things. So many different things. Okay, right. Now that we've got the village hall and now that we've got the toolmaker, what we are going to prioritize for the next few episodes is getting this place populated. So what we're going to do is, now that we've got 2 more spots for villagers, right? Oh, we've got actually way more space now. We've got so much more space. What I might do is I might disassemble the fences, because this place is now very well defended with the occupants of this location. Like, you guys have watched intently that we have some properly strong units in this camp. Properly strong units in this camp. Okay, see the compost bin actually. Can we use spoiled food? Oh, hell yes we can. Oh, there we go. There's the advanced village decorations, community table, woodcutter station, log cutting station. These are all for Hardanian. These are all for like trust level. I can build stuff in Hardanian now. Oh, they must have... Oh yeah, you can also butcher chickens here. I've set them to disable butchering chickens, but I've got them doing rabbits here, so they get small pieces of meat and pelts. This is what I need from a deer carcass. Oh, that looks so cool, man. This looks so cool. It'd be really, 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 really cool, though, if I could decorate this. If I could actually decorate this building, that would be really, really cool. What kind of decorations can I do? Dirt road. Oh, these are all the decorations. Look. Village community games. So everything after the travel sign is... Or, there's actually quite a few things in here. Oh, tier 2, tier 1. Oh! Player. Ah, village. These are all for... yeah, look, rewards. 100, 50, 50, 100, 75, 200 for the village herbalist workstation. 50 for the sorting bench. 100 for the community games. A village big drinking stand. 200 trust. That's pretty cool. If we go back to players now, player buildings, we can do this. Oh, is she doing it? Oh, we just need to give her the right amount of logs. Oh, we just need to give her the right amount of logs. And they're using this, they're actually using the road. They're using the road. Oh, look at it. Look at how, look at that building and then look at my little slums to the right. This is going to be such a cool village, man.
With more houses, we could make a small city.
This is going to be such a cool village. We are advancing very quickly for what we have right now. We are advancing very quickly, and I'm all about it. I'm all about this. Okay, last thing that we're going to do before we close out today's episode, we are going to go and recruit some new villagers. I feel some new villagers are in order, and I think that's something as a reward for us doing some absolutely fantastic jobs on this settlement. Look, everything's nice and spaced out now. I'm starting to really enjoy how everything's spaced out. Like, we've got the mud collector beside the mud, we've got the mining camp beside the tin, the foraging camp. It's in a very neat area between tin and all sorts of other gatherables. We've got a saw pit, we've got a sawing area, kind of lumberjack area. Look at them going to and from. Unreal. Do you know what I'll do though? The trapper's camp. It's produced 106 rabbit carcasses. Oh my god. I think I might reposition the trapper's camp to this meadow over here. I did say I was going to do the farm out here, which I still might do. I need to double check that we've got enough grain, so let me just go to my settlement statistics. So I want to go to storage, I want to find, great. Oh, warehouse for pickup, we've only got 3 grain. When they obviously, I'll wait until they grow the rest of the wheat out, and then we will get more grain. We'll wait for them to grow out that stuff. Right, Hardanian, what kind of villagers have you got? I don't care what their strengths are. Oh, yes. Okay, let me go to research 1 second. I want to go to production.
Keep quiet, friends. Lord's men don't care for our chatter.
Village hall. Village hall. Advanced. Yes. Oh, an arming sword? Really? A long, sharp, bearded axe. I'm gonna get houses. I need houses. The mixing bucket, I really need them to do the cob now. I really need them to do the cob, because the cob's actually quite important at this point. I want to get some proper housing. Right, let's get a couple of new villagers, shall we? Good at cooking, good at animal handling, cooking and crafting. We want him. We want Percival. Mr. Percival, 77 meters away and closing. Right. Oh, there he's there. I see you. I'm going to just hop this fence. Walk across the tavern. Hey, come here. My stamina's really low, but I need you to come here.
Your bravery resonate. I'm not easy to win over, but gods know you put in.
Good. Right, one more person at least. One more person at least. Cook. They're all very good at cooking. I think I might get him. Jan. Let's get Jan.
Even the land seems to mourn under their rule.
Let's go and get ourselves a little Jan. Hey, Jan. Come here.
Valiant defense if you've earned the trust.
Excellent. Right, I am going to take these gentlemen home with me. Don't take that out of context. Taking a couple of men home, and we're going to equip them in the right gear, and we're going to set them up with some jobs. I'm like the best medieval employer that out there. Like, they get a really... Okay, maybe their houses are a little bit slum-like, and like, I do ask them to fight a lot, but like, they're living in a very cushy lifestyle if you look at it from the perspective of, I've got lots of money, I have a good relation with the villagers around me, I've got plenty of jobs, they're constantly doing things, so they're very satisfied. Very satisfied workers. I think they're all happy. I think they're happy. I think most of my guys are all happy. I want to think that they're all happy. At least I hope they are. If they're not, then I don't know what to tell them. Lots of thatch. Here they come. So I need to get two of everything. Two. Give one of them that and one of them that. Have we got any leggings? Jan, I need you to wear this for me. No, you don't get that. And you get some of these, and you get some nice little booties. Percival, you have that, you have that, you have nice booties and a nice little equipable pair of glovies. I just need to find him some trousers now. Where's all the in fact, let me go to my storage. Leg trousers. They are looking a lot better though. Like in terms of their looks and stuff like that, they are all looking really, really good right now. Oh, we've not even got any like leggings. Wanderer pants. Yeah, get them built. Why are they not building Wanderer pants? Top up that. What a bunch of losers. Okay, let's get them outfitted in weapons. So what do these individuals need in terms of their weaponry? He's got good strength, he's got good one-handed, and he's got good shields. He's got very good one-handed, and he'll have very good shields. So we are going to outfit them in... I don't want to give them that stuff. What we got here? Reinforced stuff.
So far, we're doing great work, don't you think?
Oh, let's give them 2 axes. Let's give them the axes to best everybody. Let's give them a shield each. So these are going to be my axemen.
I'm glad I have a place to sleep.
Shield, 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 shield. Where are the shields? I have a hard time trying to find these things. There's a shield. Okay. Gentlemen.
Whatever you need, I'm here.
Uh-huh. Here you go.
Waiting for orders.
Yep, I know you are. There we go, gentlemen.
Ready when you are.
Axemen. Axemen. Oh, look at them. They look cool. Look really cool. Okay, cool. Let's just dismiss you. And let's align them with their jobs. So let's go. What have we got? So here we go with Percival. He's got cooking and crafting. So he's going to be our main crafter. He is going to be a smelter too. He's going to be... Does he get good gathering? Oh, set that on to 3. Set that on to 3. 3. 3. 1. 3. 2. 3. 3.
Did you see that sunset last night? It was beautiful, wasn't it?
Animal handling and cooking. So you are our number 1. 3. 3. 3. Hunting, we'll go for 2. Cooking, we'll go for 2. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 2. 2. Banging. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's all I've got time for you today. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the little time-lapse that I created as well. That was a really cool thing that if I used through a mod. You can see in the bottom right-hand corner there that I've got slow-mo, 2x, 5x and 10x. So essentially I set it onto 10 times speed and we went through essentially, I believe we went through 2 days total. We got some Wanderer pants built. Just like that. Just like that. That's how efficient my my villagers are. But this is a really cool building. I'm very happy we've managed to get this today, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies and gentlemen, if you've enjoyed today's episode, leave a thumbs up on this video. Tell me what you think in the comments below. And if you want to see more from this channel, consider subscribing, ring the little bell, select all, and you will be updated with the latest video on this channel. And if you want to support me a little bit further, consider clicking the join button, or click the link in the description to the Patreon pledge, however much you like. There is a new feature on YouTube as well, which is called the hype button. I don't know what it does, but if you click that, you can hype this video and it can push it to even more people. So if you could click that button for me, I would appreciate that so much. Anyway, folks, as I said, that's all I've got time for you today. I'm going to go away and get a few things made for my TikTok, and I'm going to have a nice little gym session, so I hope you all have a lovely day. As always, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Mr. Feudal. This is Dark Willow. I'll see you all another time.